We bought GameDay Men's Health, 2 territories, Appleton and Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, we definitely drank the Kool-Aid, right? So now it's a matter of we've been franchisor. I've been a franchise developer, franchise sales, franchise broker and consultant. And now we can top off the history of us with multi-unit franchise owners.
We were looking at other options actually at the time. And Lisa was on a phone call with another franchise candidate.
Yep.
And was talking about GameDay, and I had never heard of it yet at that point. So the way the guy was bragging it up and saying it was the best thing since sliced bread, made me interested. And
it wasn't me. I wasn't selling it.
No,
he was super excited.
It was definitely me, because I've had some experience with testosterone replacement therapy myself. I've gotten my numbers fixed and right. And so I looked them up online to see what they were all about. Was even more interested. So I went and downloaded their FDD and looked at the numbers and got even more excited, and went into her office and threw the FDD down on her desk and said, "Have you seen this?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, I've seen it." I'm selling it to several clients right now. So that's where it kind of took off, and we started the process of going down the road of discovery on that, and it worked out great.
And I think it's important to remember that, we do see so many, and I think this was a perfect example of what's right for us isn't necessarily right for everybody else, or what's right for everybody else, because we were looking at home services brands. Yep. We were serious. So we both come from business ownership, and he had been running his own thing for 14?
14.
Yeah, 14 years. And it was becoming like physically too much. Yep. And then also not something we could really grow and sell.
Yeah, you can't really scale what I was doing. So
right. And so we knew we wanted to buy a franchise, and then we're, okay, what's going to be the best one for us? So when we started looking at GameDay, I tried to kind of stay out of broker consultant role and have him go through the process of looking at it. And it was good. I mean, I think that it helped the decision, because I knew that we wanted to be business owners and it was time for a franchise. So, so it went really, really well. We went to the discovery day and testimonials, validation calls. You were into it though.
I was into it. I'm still into it. I mean, running it now for 5 months, it's a struggle, it's a chore, but it's worth it. Well, GameDay has it all figured out. The franchise has everything step by step you need to do to open up a clinic without having any medical background myself. There's no way I could have done this on my own without GameDay's help, obviously.
Right.
They've got it figured out right down to the legal, the insurance, everything you need, all the documents you need to sign to get your medical clinic set up and everything. So it's a good system. They have it all figured out. So you don't need to be a doctor. I mean, you need to have a doctor, but you hire that guy, and they hook you up with that too. So
yeah, well, and I think this is important. It kind of speaks to our partnership, because I would be terrible at the operations and all the details and like talking to the attorneys and figuring out the insurance and doing all the ordering, and all that equipment was coming in, and I was just like, bye. Yep. That is not my thing. And
I'm terrible at the marketing and the ground game and all that kind of stuff. So she took right over and helped out with a lot of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it really goes to show that the franchise gave us the systems and the checklists and the tools, and we pulled out our strengths and ran with it. So it was great. Well, I mean, I think that this is important to remember, is that we were looking for a business with a very specific kind of set of parameters, right? We wanted something we could build, something that wasn't dependent. We didn't have to be the entire face of the business all of the time. You wanted to be more operations and build a business. I mean, neither of us have a ton of employees.
Nope.
So we knew that, we didn't want a ton of employees, but we wanted our employees to have, a little bit more of a professional background,
Yeah, that's why I chose medical, and the recurring revenue part of it really helps too.
Right. Yeah, we actually, the first couple months into the business, we had a huge staff change, which otherwise could have been a disaster.
Right.
But because of the revenue model of having members, like a membership-based model, we kept our heads above water.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was good.
All the business that we had worked on up to that point was still recurring.
Right.
So we didn't go back to zero. We went back to 70% rather than zero, which is nice because of the recurring revenues.
So, I mean, I think it's important that this business for us checked our boxes based on our age. We were trying to build something for retirement. We were trying to build something together that possibly, who knows, right? It was going to support the family, support, you know, the legacy, whatever that is. But for us, our boxes that had to be checked are going to be different from a lot of people that I work with. So I think that's where it really kind of becomes a little bit of magic in what I do, is a matter of it has to check your boxes. Game day is not for everybody. You know, it's a lot. There's management to it. There's operations to it.
A lot of moving parts.
Right.
And you really need to follow the system, you know, the step by step. And if you're not that guy, if you're trying to maverick it and do it all on your own, you're not going to do well.
Not in this one.
Not in this one.
Yeah. If we can get anything across, it's the fact that, yeah, I love business ownership. I do think everyone can own a business, but I don't think there's one silver bullet business for everybody.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
3.